Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by the movie Hangout. Vader is back. That's the topic of this video. Before I jump into this exciting development in the Obi-Wan series, if you could just go on over, click subscribe, comment, like, I'd really appreciate it. And happy Friday, by the way. So, Holy Sith, exclusive first look at Darth Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is over at Entertainment Weekly. We're going to see a very powerful Vader, promises a returning Hayden Christensen. How cool is that? So, the new Obi-Wan Kenobi series that's going to be on Disney Plus, they're bringing back not only Ewan McGregor to play Obi-Wan, they're also bringing back Hayden Christensen. To be honest with you, I don't know what Hayden Christensen has been doing since the prequels. I know he was in like a couple other movies, but nothing really substantial. So this is cool that he's coming back for this. And I really hope that he's able to add some layers to the character that we didn't see before. In my opinion, there's a couple things you have to have in a Star Wars movie for it to actually be a Star Wars movie. Number one, you have to have the Jedi. Number two, you have to have lightsabers and the Force. And number three, you have to have Darth Vader. It just doesn't feel right if you don't have Darth Vader or you don't somehow talk about Darth Vader, because, I mean, he's ingrained in the, stuck in the cement, the mold, the foundation of what the whole thing is, the whole mythology. You take any of those three things away, you don't have a Star Wars movie. You basically just have a space movie, a sci-fi space movie, fantasy movie. So that's that's my opinion, but I think it's right though. We already showed you the exclusive first look of Ewan McGregor's return as the Cloaked Jedi Master in Obi-Wan Kenobi, premiering on May 25th, Disney Plus. Those images also include the return of Joel Edgerton as Uncle Owen. He's a good actor, as well as a formidable new foe in the form of a Force-sensitive Inquisitor named Reva. But Ewan McGregor and Edgerton are not the only actors returning to the Star Wars franchise for the new series. And Reva and Grand Inquisitor are not only Imperial villains on the hunt. Cue some labored mechanical breathing noises because the Dark Lord of the Sith himself is back. And we've got your exclusive first look at the return of Darth Vader. Look at that. How cool is that picture right there? They got the lights on him. It's got the mist, steam around him right there, darkly lit, red lights, overhead lighting. It looks pretty spot on to me. It looks very much like it would fit in with The Empire Strikes Back, which in most people's opinion is the best film of them all, if not in the top two. It says here, also back is the man under the helmet, Hayden Christensen, who transformed from Jedi Padawan Anakin Skywalker to the dark side villain in Star Wars prequel Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith. Much like McGregor, it was a 17-year journey to get Christensen back in black to play one of the most iconic figures in the history of pop culture. A journey that is chronicled in EW's cover story. In our exclusive above image, we see Vader appearing to emerge from his meditation chamber, which begs a question. Since the meditation chamber allows the Sith Lord to remove his helmet, as seen in Empire Strikes Back, might this mean we will catch a glimpse of Vader sans mask in Obi-Wan Kenobi? Oh, see, this could be good. This could also be really bad. Okay, so if they're going to be using this meditation chamber to have Darth Vader remove his helmet and his mask, and we're going to see Hayden Christensen with all the makeup on and stuff, in my opinion, we're going to have this similar situation that we did with Boba Fett in the Book of Boba Fett, because when you have this mysterious character that wears a helmet all the time, and then you remove it, you kind of remove the mystique. You remove like the mystery of the character. part of what makes the character menacing is you're not exactly sure what the real being within the helmet that's wearing the helmet is thinking and feeling, because you don't see their face. So what that does is, because you don't see it, who the audience projects onto that character what they think they are feeling. And in my opinion, when done on a limited basis, it actually it's actually more effective than having an expressive actor. And Hayden Christensen, in my opinion, he's not the best actor, but he's kind of he's not very he's not like super emotional in his scenes. He's not like a Leonardo DiCaprio or a Jack Nicholson. Those guys are over the top, but he's kind of wooden, in my opinion, in his just kind of like in how he interprets scenes and stuff. But still, I think that removing the mask too much is going to be a real disservice to the character. I hope they do it maybe just a couple times in key moments. But if they're going to have the helmet off a lot, like they did the Book of Boba Fett, I really think it's going to kill the bravado of Darth Vader. And I hope that they're still using James Earl Jones' voice, and I hope James Earl Jones signs over something to where they can digitize his voice and use it in the future, because he's up in age. Because you lose that voice, you lose a character. The voice is the character. The helmet's the character. So if you lose the helmet, you lose a voice. You don't got Darth Vader anymore. So I have a sneaking suspicion. I'd say there's like a 75% chance Disney, the people they have in key creative positions, they don't really understand any of this stuff. And I would bet good 75% chance they overuse Hayden Christensen taking the helmet off. Disney would be better off if they just had a bunch of us, all of you listening in a room giving feedback than what they have now. Hayden Christensen says, "I wish I could tell you," with a coy smile on his face, "I'm sworn to secrecy. As for the kind of Dark Lord we'll see in the series that helps fill in the gap of time between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope, Christensen is more straightforward. We're going to see a very powerful Vader," promises the actor. Well, yeah, because Darth Vader would actually be in his prime. While it sounds like there is a chance we may see Vader unmasked, how much Vader in general we will actually see on the show? His shadow is cast across so much of what we do, series writer Jovi Harold teases, and the degree of his proximity to that shadow is something that we'll discover. But he's very much a part of the show emotionally for Obi-Wan and possibly beyond that as well. And that's a pretty cool poster right there. You got to admit, that's a really cool poster of Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan. There's just something cool about a lightsaber, right? I guess it's the genius of George Lucas. Aesthetic. The guy just has a good eye for aesthetics and how it works on camera. But what do you think? Are you excited to see more of Darth Vader? I know I am. Do you think that Disney is going to mess up again like they did with the Book of Boba Fett and really just cut down on the cool factor and the bravado of one of the most iconic villains? Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you want to get future rants, reviews, or original content, click subscribe. Later.